You know what's happening, guys? This is the 24th of December. Happy Christmas Eve, and hopefully you have a kick-ass Christmas tomorrow and you're able to spend time with family, friends, do something cool for somebody else, think about somebody other than you, and not give a damn what's wrapped up in a box for you to open up. Who gives a shit, right? It's all about what you do for somebody else. It's what it should be all the time. The more you do for other people, the more people want to do for you. It's just a natural law. It's law of reciprocity. So where are we at? This week we had durable orders come out much lower than what they anticipated, quite a bit. So if you look at the previous reading, it was 0.2%. Then it goes up to 0.8. Now it's a negative 1.1. So we had a pretty big swing. That's significant that those orders had dropped. Then we got consumer confidences, which is showing that it's actually dropped a little bit. It was revised from 111.7 to 112.8. It is now at 104.7. So people are dropping just a little bit. You know, the confidence in the consumer has is not quite as strong as one would hope. But new home sales went up. 610,000 was what the reading was. It's actually 627,000 from the previous reading. And November shows 664,000. So that was a jump up from October. There's, I believe, a good reason for that. Now, what we've got coming is nothing, no news today. Of course, no news tomorrow. And then on the 26th, we are looking at initial jobless claims and then continuing claims to see how that goes out. Now, let's take a look at the market here. When you start looking at the mortgage-backed securities and what's happening, there's, of course, a lot of traders off right now. They're not in their seats. They're Martha's Vineyard or wherever the hell they go. And they're out. So there's a few that are manning the floor, if you want to call it, whatever they're doing, managing their post. Now, those few that are usually some of the younger guys, not been around for a long time, they're probably taking more of a cautious position. If you look right here, we are at what looks like could be a floor here, according to several things I'm looking at. There's a lot of places where it would hit that and bounce off it. So it might be sitting on a floor. There was a floor 3 days ago. I thought we had a floor here yesterday, but that did not hold. We're going to leave it blue and not turn into a ceiling yet until it bounces off it and establish itself as a ceiling. So right now we may be sitting on a floor, and traders are going to be kind of light, and I think they're going to take more of a cautious approach because we got those jobless claims coming out at the end of the week. Now, when you start looking at what's happening in the market and what's going on with jobs, there's going to be a lot of jobless claims coming up, especially when you start getting some of the breakdown of what our Department of Governmental Efficiency is saying. There's these recommendations. Now, of course, they are not actual government employees, but they got the power of the social, and it's the court of public opinion that they're just going to just throttle people that are not doing their damn job. Now, I don't have this data. All I did was hear this data, and it was stated that it was believed that only 9% of federal government workers, it could be just government workers as a whole, actually work in a 40-hour work week, even though they're getting paid for it. That's going to be a significant adaptation. Also, we start looking at what the intent is in many other places, we're going to see probably millions laid off. Millions will lose their job in government jobs. We're going to start building up some private sector guys. So all those people that had created overseas jobs and made these backroom deals, there's a good chance that some of those folks will be looking for employment. So things are going to happen. Things are going to shake up. It's going to be interesting. And I believe that's going to have a lot of effect on our mortgage-backed securities. Think about that. Jobs have had an effect on that. So if you start having a lot of people without jobs, it might have that effect. And we always saw where that effect was. So we'll see what ends up working out here. I think it will improve interest rates if we get that. But kind of hard to say how things are going to play out. The market's not playing the way that it normally would. So have a really kick-ass Christmas. Enjoy the time you have with your family. I will get something out to you on Friday. Bigger announcement Friday. A little bit of data that is a little unexpected, but it's going to be to benefit you. The real estate investor, I'm doing a big announcement to benefit you. Appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas.